foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight come and me want go home. Daylight come and me want go home. Daylight come and me want go home. Day, me say day. Daylight come and me want go home. Day, me say 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 day. And me want go home. A beautiful bunch of ripe banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and me want go home. Lift 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home. Daylight come and me want go home. Daylight come and me want go home. Day, me say day. Daylight come and me want go home. Day, me say 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 day. And me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Day, oh, day. Daylight come and me want go home. Day, me say 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 day.
So do bear with us if your stream goes into buffering mode. We are running camera and all the other systems all at the one time. Wednesday night, I'll give you a wee time check, 10 minutes to 11. Hope you are all doing well all around the social medias, and you are all having some great fun. So what we're doing, I was away up the Highlands at the weekend. It was incredible. It was life-changing experience, but I'm not kidding. It really was. It was a life-changing experience. I've never seen turquoise beaches before, and Plockton is just something else. And if you like going on road trips, I would say in the nice weather, Plockton is probably the most spectacular thing I have ever seen with my own eyes, but that may change come the end of March, and I'll tell you all about that. You can watch all the videos and posts that I do. Right, it's the Ragga Muff Show, and we're playing reggae remixes from myself, G-Force, and my friends as well. So, yeah, on the way, a wee one, Montego Bay.
Jarastafari. Jah knows it's all about peace. Vernon will meet me when the Buick lands. Keys to the MG will be in his hands. I just do the driving and I'm on my way. It's all on the right side in Montego Bay. Sing out, whoa, 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 whoa. Come sing me loud, loud. Come sing me Montego Bay. Whoa, 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 whoa. And Gillian will meet me like a brother would. I think I remember, but it's twice as good. Like how cool the rum is from his silver I'm lobster red. I still feel emotion here at home in bed. I tell you it's hard for me to stay away. You ain't been till you've been high Montego Bay. Sing out, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come sing me loud, loud. Come sing me Montego Bay. Whoa, dance in the streets. Hey, just sing me loud. Come sing me loud and loud. Montego Bay. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. And I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. People just love. Peace out and check out our YouTube channel. Oh, oh.
Anyway, you're live with G4s and the man in the machine from the reggae beat, Deque Rivers. Deque, you were talking about you're doing some new music. What's the first single do you think that you're going to be releasing?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say, mate. But I might actually just put out a remake that I've done of one of my old songs, actually.
Oh, right, okay. What one was that? What one's that?
I don't know, maybe Day of This Train, I think.
Right, okay.
People, funny people, or something like that.
Right, right, okay. So your acoustic stuff, you just sitting with you and your guitar, which you're famous for, but yeah, you're experimenting in with a wee bit of drum and bass, you were saying, and a wee bit of kind of dance up tempo rhythm and stuff like that. How are you enjoying doing that?
It's great fun.
Aye,
Aye.
it is. And I know you're a man for finer detail, so you like to go deep into the equalization and all of that stuff. And I'm like, I haven't got the patience to do that. But yeah, so yeah, you've got quite a few ones. You're doing a wee reggae cover as well, aren't you?
I'm kind of knocking that about now. I'm knocking about Love of the Common People.
Well,
An old Nicky Thomas number.
well, there you go. And thank you for that once again. Ladies and gentlemen, I love a common people. Check it out.
Living on free full ticket, water in the milk from the hole in the roof when the rain came through. What can you do? Ooh. Dear family, little sister, crying 'cause she doesn't have a dress without a patch or a part to go. What do you know? She'll get by, for she's living in the love of a common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you twinkle, twinkle. Mommy's gonna love you till as much as she can. It's a good thing you don't have a bus fare. It would fall through the hole in your pocket and you'd lose it in the snow on the ground. You got to walk into town to find a job, trying to keep your hands warm, but the holes in your shoe and the snow come through, boy, it chills you to the bone. I say you better go home where you'll be warm, and you will live in the love of a common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you twinkle, twinkle. Mommy's gonna as she can. She can, she can, she can. She can, she can, she can. Living on dreams and pennies. The clothes stop the knees, but the tighter it fits and the chills stay away. You got to take it in stride, family pride. You know that faith is your foundation. With a whole lot of love and a warm conversation, man, don't forget the place. I say you better go home, you'll be strong, and you will live in the love of a common people. Smiles from the heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you twinkle, twinkle. Mom is gonna love you till as much as she can. She can, she can, she can. She can, she can, she can.
You're listening live on Mixcloud, YouTube, Facebook. How yous all doing, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. It's much appreciated. A wee wave for yous all. Massive shout. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing some new tracks from Deque. Actually, the whole team, I was away the whole weekend with DGRS up in the Highlands. Totally getting awe-inspired. Went up to John O'Groats. We went to the most beautifulest place. You probably check our videos over on YouTube on our latest videos. I've put some new music that we've remixed or made over the top of some of the video footage. And we were away up to Plockton, and I have never seen, it's like a picture, oh really, it's like a picture postcard. It's that beautiful. And then standing at the wee wall and the harbour to the right, and then the wee island, and the tide was out, and there was people that were barefooted walked over because there's a wee bit of the sea still there, and they walked over, and there's wee benches over there you could get pictures. We never did that, but I met this absolutely inspired. You might hear his voice actually talking to us. We met this inspiring guy who 5 years ago decided that he was no longer going to wear shoes, and silly me automatically jumped to conclusions and says, "Are you a vegan?" And he was like, no, he says, I prefer that freedom. And then he went on to say that he done that at the hills. He walks up the hills. I can't remember the name of them. I don't know what they were called. It was the Carricks or something like that there. And he says, I says, "What, you went up there with the snow?" And he says, yeah. He says, "I thought I wasn't going to do it. I'd take my boots along with me. But I never ended up using them." And I says, "How long have you been doing the barefoot thing?" And he says, "About 5 years," and stuff like that. And it was just absolutely totally awe-inspiring. What a brave boy. So a big shout to the boy that me and DJRS met with, his lady friend as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. And looking over down the lock where Plockton is, I'm telling you guys, just go and have that wee moment and tell me if I'm wrong, right? Anyway, another reggae one from G-Force. Let's go.
Young man, you too girly. You're just a flash around the world, yeah. Young man, you too girly. You're just a flash around the world, yeah. Him have one up here, one down there, one in Hanover, one down up here. One she's a lawyer, one she's a doctor, one when them work with a little contractor. One them a east, one them a west. Him have one up north and two down south. One a sell cigarettes on the roundabout, Lord. Young man, you too girly. You just a flashy round the world, yeah. Young man, you too girly. You just a flashy round the world, yeah. Young man, you do a school, one gone fool him up. One every time I say she thinks that she rules. One she a nurse, she says she come first. The other night them going out, them pick a new purse. One a sell star, one work in a bar. She can smile when the two of them a spar. One getty, one fretty. And him no drink no other milk but Betty. You're too girly. You're just a flashy round the world. Young man, you're too girly. You're just a flashy round the world. Young man, you girly. You're just a flashy round the world. Young man, you girly. Young man, you too girly. You're just a flashy round the world. Young man, you too girly. You're just a flashy round the world. Have one up here, one down there, one in Hanover, one down over here. One she's a lawyer, one she's a doctor, one when them work with a little contractor. One down a east, one down a west, one up north and two down south. One a go school and one fool. You're girly. Just a flashy round the world. Young man, you too girly. Just a flashy round the world. A big fat one who a go dancer, a little slim one who's a radio announcer, one IT, one flighty, and before him grow old, he wanted one a North Pole, one in a London, one in a Japan, one in a Scotland, one in a Finland, one in a Taiwan, one in a Iran, one in a Greenland, one in a Iceland, one in a Canada, one Uganda, one America, one Cuba, one Antigua, one Angreda, one a China, one India, one Bolivia, one Tortuga, one a Ghana, one Ethiopia, one Russian, one Siberia, one a Syria, one Tanzania, one Aruba, one Asia, one Australia.
Live and direct on a Wednesday night. We'll get a wee time check. 5 minutes past the hour of 11. If your stream buffers, just refresh. We're still there. We're going out on 32 different streams around the World Wide Web with the Ragga Muff Show. We've got Deque. I'll bring him back in a wee bit as well. I hope you are all doing well. I was talking about we were up in the Highlands and I seen my first ever wild stag with the horns at its most beautifulest and a big graceful thing that had turned its neck and it was standing there and the muscle on the thing and it let me take a couple of pictures and then a big steam jet came out its nose, like it went whew, and I thought, wow, what a moment right there. And if that wasn't good enough, we were in a cottage cabin up in the hills, and the water source was actually from 150-foot well. Unbelievable. It was just the skies I have never seen, the moon I have never seen like it. The sky was just unbelievable. Do you know what? Yeah, it was totally inspiring. Enough of me going on about my enlightening moments so far in 2026. And a massive, massive thanks to Robert, my brother, for making that happen. Wow.
You with your masquerading, you always contenting what to do in case happiness found you.
enough of my carry on. I don't know if you can see me. I love, an absolute addict to reggae music. It's my grounding place. It's the place where I shut my eyes and I just sing songs. And I can't really sing at all. I can't sing a note. My friend will tell you all about that in a wee bit. So yeah, reggae is my grounding. It's just my soul. It's everything. I am Jah Rastafari. Right. Anyway, we had there the Pied Piper, and I'm a big fan of the Judge Dread. Everything that Judge does, he's an absolute legend. It's live on a Wednesday night. We're just leaving, or we're just heading 11:15. How are you all feeling? We are back on Good Friday with all our dance music, that boom, boom, boom stuff. We've got DJ RS with the Progressive Show. We've got DJ Paul. We'll have the Care Bear. We might have Mr. Deep Rivers doing a wee special one-off show, or maybe a wee bit more. Who knows? Try to get all the team together and let's have a good season of the party then. Lots of progressive, lots of trance, lots of cheese, lots of love, and lots of unity. Let's do Long Shot, Kick the Bucket. Wednesday night, it is 11:15, the hour of 11. How are you all doing? 4th of March. The sun has made an appearance. Tomorrow it's going to be a wee bit overcast, a wee bit of cloud, and maybe a wee bit of rain in certain places in Scotland. But We've got a really nice weekend to look forward to. Apparently, clear skies, great for star watching. Yeah, so back to my Highland trip. I was up through the Great Glen. We went away up to the War Monument as well. And standing at the War Monument and staring at these statues of these hardened guys. DJRS will be able to tell you their command. I'm terrible at remembering things, but their unit and stuff like that. But these guys were like hardened. They were the top tier. These guys were fearless. And then I looked out, and all what I could see with my eyes was just peaks of mountains. Some were snow capped, and I just done a 360 and just thought, we are absolutely nothing. It just makes you feel so, I don't know, inferior. Do you know what? It's an experience, and it's on your back door, guys. It's called Scotland. What a beautiful and amazing country. And if you've done the NC 500, then you can share exactly that experience that I've had for the first time. It was absolutely outrageous. We went over the Skye Bridge. The watercolour starts changing. This kind of Jurassic landscape starts appearing, and we go round to, was it Portree or just before Portree, into the bay of turquoise blue water, and I'm like, it's a grey overcast day as well, and it was just absolutely stunning. So yeah, I totally encourage you guys to get out and about. Scotland is absolute massive, by the way, and I've learnt that. My tailbone has learnt that with sitting in the passenger seat. It's some journey, and be prepared. I've already done that trumpet one, isn't it? Let's do another new one.
All right, get ready. You're in heaven when you hear Big Seven. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Mary had a little pig. She could not stop it grunting. She took it up the garden path and she kicked its little rump in. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a roll of cheese. Jack came down with a beaming smile and his trousers round his knees. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Little Jack Horner sat on the corner with a dirty look in his eye. He never looked at the pretty girls, but he smiled when the boys went by. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. To love all night and sleep all day was really my desire. I tried it once, but it wouldn't work out, cause the pussy catch a fire. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Diddle dum day. Diddle dum day. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get the poor doggy a bone. But when she bent down, the dog came around and he gave her a bone of his own. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over a candlestick. Silly boy should have jumped higher. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, diddle dum day. Aye, 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 yeah. Judge Judge Dredd lay on a double bed with a girl performing great. He said, would you like Big 7 again? She said, no, but I'll have Big 8. Hey, hey, till dumb day. Till dumb day. Till dumb day. Till dumb day.
Diddly Dum Day. There you go, Big 7, wee G-Force for remix. I have had singer-songwriter Deque Rivers from Paisley, local legend. We were talking about his acoustic album. That it was Up Against It, and you can get that. Where is it we can listen to that online?
Yeah, I don't know if it's still on Reverb Nation, is it?
Yeah. I typed it in. So if you type in Deque with a Q, Deque and Rivers, and type the word Reverb Nation after it, you'll get the whole album, and you'll be able to listen to you singing acoustically. There you go. So we just done a wee cover there of Judge Dredd and Big 7. What's your favourite Judge Dredd track?
Oh, I don't know, they're just all class, aren't they?
They're brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Just class, just listening to it right through. I used to, it's mad because I used to play the unedited versions on FM radio.
No, I know you did. And you had Ofcom having chocolate babies, so you did.
Oh, the Ofcom loved me. Get them a job.
Well, they did. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, you're a big reggae fan. What is your favourite reggae? Like, who's your favourite artist?
There's just so many different artists that I like. You know, like Peter Tosh, for instance. Tosh is just absolutely fantastic. Well, he was, God rest him. But some of his stuff was fucking fucking amazing. So
he's a man, isn't he, as well? Absolutely.
It's just his whole stature and stuff. Even when he played with the Wailers, you know, when he was, you used to see him on the stage playing with the Wailers, and you're like, he is just stoned right out his box. So, but for somebody, and it's not that they say that being stoned and all that makes you late and stuff, and you're like, look at the creativity of that man.
Yeah, well, it was outrageous, actually. I mean, he plays so many do you know, that's the thing as well, Dee. Thanks for bringing that up. He was also one hell of an engineer and sound technician and stuff. And that's something that I was going to say with yourself. As much as you're a singer-songwriter, you're a huge, you're really talented at the music engineer, sound engineering, and also like producing. Because a lot of people don't know this. You are my mentor, and I mean, how long have you been using FL Studio and watched it grow? What was it called in its early? Was it Fruity Loops or something like that?
Fruity Loops, mate. Aye.
Fruity Loops. So you've been kind of that's been your ecosystem from away. What were you using before that?
Glenn, I was using the Acid and Logic and different stuff and all that, and then I came across Fruity Loops at the time when it was a Fruity Loops, and I thought, my goodness, man, this is like walking into a sweetie show.
Yeah. Well, there you.
I was just totally excited. I thought, this is the one. Some of them were just too complicated.
Yeah.
Fruity Loops at the time, although it was but I was just recording live into it at the time. But it was just so much easier, and then they just started to develop it, man, and it just became an absolute animal.
I know, and everything that I know from day one on FL has been taught with yourself and all the other wee techniques. But what was the epiphany moment that you did to me the other week there? And I had been, we're talking about, I've been using FL for over 10 years now, right? What was the epiphany moment?
Is that the channel mute?
Yeah, bugger. Goodness me. You're a gatekeeper. How did you know? Tell me that one.
There's just so much to it that just, you know, if you're not sitting there while I'm saying, then there's there's just so many wee
and you've sat on live streaming a live camera, and you've watched me, and You've never once, and then you said, Glenn, see if you just right click on the channels, it'll just turn them all off. And I thought, are you joking? I'm sitting there, click, 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 click. All right, so Peter Tosh, back to Peter Tosh. What's your favourite track for Peter Tosh?
It's got to be Legalise It, mate.
I'll legalise it. And obviously, I was going to say I was going to play it. I was going to play that. I know. But I don't have that one. I've no remix that. That's maybe something that you could do. You've got the voice for that. You could probably do something like that.
Well, I don't know. I could play a bit of it, I suppose. Aye.
Right. Pick me any random Bob Marley song, and let's see if I.
Well, it's going to be. I'll tell you a wee quick story about this. I'll tell you, it's going to be this song, but I'll tell you because I'm going to tell you a quick story.
Right.
Man,
Go.
years and years ago, I don't know. People are listening and they remember the CB back in the days.
Right.
I had probably nearly everybody in the west coast of Scotland that could tune in and get a sitting and hear it. They were all jamming.
Right.
Bob Marley. Aye, it was brilliant, man. You weren't allowed on the channel unless you were jamming, you know, and you had to come in and sing a wee bit, you know, and stuff. Loads of folk just wanted to come in and sing a wee bit of Bob Marley's jam.
Aye. I mean, I think the whole Legend album, you know all the words and you just want to sing. Great. We'll get jamming on and a wee G-Force remix. We'll come back to Deque later on. There we go. Yeah, Rastafari.
Rastafari.
We're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. Ain't no rules, ain't no vow. We can do it anyhow. I will see you through. 'Cause every day we pay the price with a little sacrifice. Jamming till the jam is through. We're jamming. To think that jamming was a thing of the past. We're jamming. And I hope this jam is gonna last. Nobody can stop us now. We neither beg, no, we won't bow. Neither can be bought nor sold. We'll defend the right. Judge, our children must unite. For life is worth much more than gold. We're jamming. And we're jamming in the name of the Lord. We're jamming. We're jamming right straight from your. Yeah. Holy Mount Zion. Holy Mount Zion, just seated in Mount Zion, and rules all creation there. We're jamming, we're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming, and I hope you like jamming too. I wanna jam it with you. Jamming with you.
Well, you're live with myself, G-Force, just half past, where we're going to finish up at half past, but I've got two tracks I want to play. You were going to finish on Shantytown, 007. That's a nice wee number, that one, isn't it?
Oh, aye.
I'm a shooting and a rooting in the Shantytown. Thank you for joining us on the Worldwide Streams. As I say, I've been talking to Deque Rivers, a singer-songwriter from Paisley. He's got new music coming out. He's got some remix of his acoustic stuff. You can listen to his acoustic stuff if you type in on Google Deque Rivers, Deque, and the word Rivers, and after that, write Reverb Nation. You'll be able to go and listen to his acoustic stuff. He's doing a couple of remixes. He says you've done This Train and what was the other one?
People Funny People.
People Funny People, and the acoustic versions that are up there in Reverb Nation. You've also got a couple of wee covers as well, and you're experimenting with drum and bass. You're also doing a wee bit of reggae yourself, and I'm looking forward to hearing it all as well. So yeah, keep the Facebook, the eye on the Facebook, and get him added on the Facebook as well. Keep a wee eye on. When it's all going to be released. Plus, he's going to be doing a Scotland football song as well. Well, he's going to be doing his version, and hopefully you get all behind it and make it the national football song. Wikey's no, we'll just hold it now. I was going to say Wikey's a wee bit without the music, a wee rendition. But yeah. I'm looking forward to it all as well, and then you've got, as I say, you're going to get some new tunes coming out very, very soon as well. You're going to do a wee bit of pushing on the PR as well. But I thank you, Deque, for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. And I'm going to do this one from the Toots and the Maytals. I'm going to do this one for you. It's a wee G-Force remix, a wee earlier remix I done last year. And I don't know if the audio quality is alright, but we'll find out very soon. But what's your number?
Oh, my number, 5446, mate.
Nice one.
Stick it up, mister. You and I say so. Yeah, yeah. Get your hands in the air, sir. Then you will get no hurt, mister. No, no, no. I said yeah. I said yeah. What they say. Listen what they say. Don't you hear? I say yeah. Yeah, yeah. Listen what they say. Listen what they say. You believe I would take such a thing with me and give it to a policeman? I wouldn't do that. Ooh, ooh. And if I do that, I would say, sir, come on and put the charge on me. Ooh, ooh. I wouldn't do that. No. Ooh, ooh. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a fool to hurt myself, so I was innocent of what they done to me. They was wrong. They were wrong. Ooh. Give it to me one time. Ooh. Give it to me 2 times. Ooh. Give it to me 3 times. Give it to me 4 times. 5446 was my number. Right now someone else has that number. 5446 was my number. Was my number. Right now someone else has that number. I said yeah. I said yeah. Listen what they say. Listen what they say. Oh, I say hear me now. Yeah, yeah. Listen what they say. Listen what they say. Give it to me 1 time. Ooh. Give it to me 2 times. Ooh. Gimme, 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 gimme. Come on, no, no, no.
we're jamming for another wee, say, 20 minutes. We've got a couple of wee tunes to play. I'm live with singer-songwriter Deque Rivers on the phone. Hopefully you can pick him up and you can hear him chatting away. What was it? What was the last song we done there? Yeah. What's your favourite toots? There's so many. That's another hard one.
I absolutely love see the version of Country Roads.
Oh right, right, okay.
It's brilliant, man. He's just so uplifting, isn't he?
It's just get that absolute jamming vibe on it.
You just want to get up and do that thing that you're not allowed to see online anymore. You're not allowed to type and have a good skank. You know, it makes you want to just get up and skank your ass up.
Yeah, well, I actually found that. I was having a wee shot with AI prompting with music and stuff, and I was seeing if I could get some, jamming lines and stuff like that, some stems to work with and stuff, and it wouldn't let me use that word. It wouldn't let me use, and it came up with a wee kind of like warning prompt, and I thought, yeah, that word's actually used as a derogative term as well. So they'll need to, the AI guys will need to sort that one out, because it gives you that good kind of ska feeling, kind of jamming feeling. Yeah, there was lots and lots of like prominent chart music in the 80s, and Musical Youth were one of them. And we're going to be playing Pass the Duchy, a wee G-Force remix. I'll need to check the volume on this as well, because it was last year that I done it, so I can't remember. But I was going to ask you, you actually know the real reason and the real thing about Pass the Duchy and the actual background of the song, where people thought it was about passing the old doobie and stuff like that.
The modern age, man, they kind of refer to it as passing the old marijuana joint.
Right,
But no, the Dutch is actually the food pot, man. It's actually a food pot, mate.
It's actually a food pot. And it's crazy, because it was like, see, with the shaman, they were telling the real story about Ebenezer Good, and the media jumped on it straight away, because and there was a kind of another story around it, but they just heard that and they made it so kind of, oh, you can't say that, you can't do that, and pass.
And that's what we go back to the word skank, and it's that. No, you can't just say, because folk took that word and made it derogatory, you can't just say that you can't use it anymore. No.
Yeah, because reggae is the musical roots from the blues and the reggae, and that's the roots.
You look at all the old boys that skank away in the dance halls, the reggae dance halls. You turn around and say to them, well, you can't skank anymore, or you need to call that dancing something else.
Yeah, the algorithms are going to love this conversation, by the way. Right, so on the way, what are we playing?
Let's go for the Pass the Dutchie then.
Right, let's have it then.
Because I've got the munchies.
This generation rules the nation with version. Music happens to be the food of love. Songs to really make a romance scrub. I said, pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. The tango one, give me the music, make me jump and prance. The tango down, you make the rockin' at the dance. It was a cool and lonely, breezy afternoon. How does it feel when you got no food? You could feel it, cause it was the month of June. How does it feel when you got no food? So I left my gate and went out for a walk. How does it feel when you got no food? As I passed the dreadlocks camp, I heard them say, how does it feel when you got no food? Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. I say, pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. It a go bun, give me the music, make me jump and prance. It a go down, give me the rockin' and the dance. So I stopped to find out what was going on. How does it feel when you got no food? Cause the spirit of Jah, he leads you on. How does it feel when you got no food? There was a ring of dreads and a session was there in swing. How does it feel when you got no food? You could feel the chills as I seen and heard them say, how does it feel when you got no food? Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. I say, pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. side, it a go bun. Give me the music, make me jump and prance. It a go down, you know. Give me the rocking at the dance. Now me say listen to the drum and me say listen to the bass. Give me little music, make me wind up my waist. Me say listen to the drum and me say listen to the bass. Give me little music, make me wind up my waist. I say, pass the Dutch chip on the left hand side. I say, pass the Dutch chip on the left hand side. It a go bun. Give me the music, make me jump and prance. It a go down, you know. Give me the rocking of the dance. You play it on the radio, and so me say we a go hear it on the stereo. And some me know we are gonna play it on the disco. And some me say we are gonna hear it on the stereo. Whoa, pass the Dutch chip on the left hand side. I say, pass the Dutch chip on the left hand side. It a go bun. Give me the music, make me jump and prance. It a go down, you know. Give me the rocking and the dance on the left hand side. I say, on the left hand side. I say, on the left hand side. On the left hand side. On the left and I say east, say west, say north and south. This is gonna really make us jump and shout. And I say east, say west, say north and south. This is gonna really make us jump and shout. G-force.
It's a live and direct, just getting on 4:15 to the midnight, and we'll be finishing up around about then. We've got probably about another 4 tracks from the reggae genre. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in and having a listen. Sorry if the camera's a wee bit static and a wee bit jumpy and stuff like that. I do apologise about that. And if your stream buffers, just do the refresh. We had there Past the Deque, a wee G-Force remix. Iconic track as well, Deque, isn't it? Oh, by the way, I've still got Deque Rivers live on the phone with me. Yeah, a bit of an iconic track as well. And it was Young Boys as well.
Aye.
Yeah. What was your favourite musical youth track?
It probably was Past the Dutchie, mate.
Yeah, they had quite a few. I actually listened to their album. I think it was on Spotify or one of the music streaming platforms. I might have been YouTube. And I was like, they've done a couple of good. They've done one cracking remix as well. They kind of done a remix. They've done a cover version. Talking about influential. You were saying about Peter Tosh was one of your favourite reggae artists. Who would you think was the most influential music artist?
Well, in reggae, it's going to be Bob Marley, mate.
Yeah, I kind of, it has to be, doesn't it?
He done so much for reggae. He done so much for the world, actually.
Yeah.
And his music's still so prominent to the day.
Yeah, and it's all about peace, unity, and it tells the stories of, suffering and apartheid and just the.
You listen to loads of his music. I listen to his music based days and that and stuff.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Most of
his words just still just
resonate today. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, and the mother homeland in Ethiopia and stuff like that as well. So. It was ground roots. I know he was from Jamaica and stuff like that. Talking about that, we had the privilege of watching the mighty rapper Snoop Dogg taking a re-enlightenment tour over to Jamaica, and it was fascinating as well for Snoop because he was like, gangster rap and stuff like that. And we watched that together, I know, because we're like, we'll chill out and we'll hook up and we'll watch this. And it was blooming fascinating, wasn't it?
Aye, but you couldn't handle his spliff bit.
Shh. Yeah, and he liked his fruit juice and how fruit juice came about and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, but Snoop couldn't handle the stuff up in the mountains.
That should be left for the likes of myself.
But yeah, he had an enlightening experience experience over there, and
aye.
he made some amazing reggae as well. And I just dig that whole album and stuff like that. And I was like, absolutely fascinating how nature and going something like homely, to Jamaica and actually grounding your roots and having that experience.
When he was in the nature, it's when you're out in nature, mate, and just it just kind of grounds you, takes you back, and that says to you, this is where you're meant to be,
Yeah. So it was a great album. Yeah, I was saying I was going to play the next track. We've got about another 3 or 4 tracks to play, but this one's my favourite story. They turned something so sinister and evil into a reggae song, and that just shows you how much peace, love, and unity is in the reggae vibe as well. So the story I'm going to tell you is about Baron Munchen, the mad crazy um, uh, German pilot, and he was notorious because his kill rate was absolutely over the top, and some reggae guys. Who was it done the original of Snoopy versus the Baron?
Oh,
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying. I know I should know this because I've remixed it. But yeah. So yeah, and he had a massive kill and stuff like that. Kill rate on the. He's shooting down other pilots and stuff like that. And aye, so here is the story of Snoopy versus the Red Baron in a G-Force remix, and we'll come back to Deque for the next couple of tracks.
Jamaican rocker song. After the turn of the century, in the clear blue skies over Germany, came a roar and a thunder man has never heard, like the screaming sound of a big warbird. Up in the sky, a man in a plane, Baron von Richthofen was his name. 80 men tried and 80 men died. Now we're buried together on the countryside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody Red Baron was running up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. In the nick of time, a hero arose, a funny looking dog with a big black nose. He flew into the sky to seek revenge, but the Baron shot him down, curses foiled again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody Red Baron was running up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. Now Snoopy swore that he'd get that man, so we had to think broccoli of the new battle plan. He challenged the German to a real dog fight. While the Baron was laughing, he got him in his sight. The bloody Red Baron was in a fix. He tried everything, but he run out of tricks. Snoopy fired once and he fired twice, and the bloody Red Baron went spinning out of sight. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody Red Baron was running up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more. The bloody Red Baron was running up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody Red Baron of Germany.
It's live and direct. Just get on 10 minutes to midnight, and we'll be finishing up around about then. Earlier on, I played you Big 7. We're going to do Big 6 next. So I've still got singer-songwriter Deque Rivers on the phone. How are you doing, Deque? You're holding well. 10 more minutes to go.
Hello there.
So I'm going to ask you, this will be a hard question. It's not on the reggae vibe, but you're a big fan, like my wee brother, and Robert. Robert loves live artists. He loves going to see live, musicians playing all their instruments and stuff. So, what was the last artist that you seen live? I know I asked you this there, because, by the way, if you're watching on the camera and you see me going away, there's a monitor screen through there. It's on delay. So I'm just checking that I've pressed all the right buttons and all that stuff. So yeah, back to what I was asking you. Who was the last artist that you've seen live? I know you went to all the T in the Parks. So no, let's have a conversation with that first. T in the Park. Where was the first T in the Park that you went to?
Where was it?
Aye, where was it? Was it the original? Was it
Aye,
Ballard?
aye, mate, the original grounds, aye.
Yeah, and obviously we're on the radio, so we'll try and behave. But what was your experience like? I'd never got to T in the Park. I never done T in the Park.
Glenn, my first experience was wild, man, because I had my money saved up and all the rest of it, and I was like, right, bang, bang. The day before we were going to go, I was like, I went to the bank to get my money out to go and buy all my stuff and all that, and they had no money in the bank. And I'm like, right, hold on a wee minute. Goes to the bank, and actually, they try to tell me that I lifted my money out and they've got camera evidence and all that stuff. And then when I actually see the camera evidence, they tell me I couldn't see it. And I'm like, you stole my money and stuff, so besides that, I was like, I know what, I'm still going anyway.
Right.
So basically, I didn't have a tent and all that and stuff, and crazy, man. It was just.
Oh, you didn't? You just done the rollback thing. Off you go.
Right,
with hope.
It was a cracking day when we left.
Right.
I think we left on a Thursday.
Right.
It was a cracking day. I didn't take a jacket, and I pissed down the whole weekend. but the thing was, man, it was great. I was walking about soaked and everything, right? Didn't really have a tent. Managed to get an old tent. Paid £20 or something for a tent at one of these stalls.
Right.
Get this wee tent. It was a summer tent, so it wasn't waterproof.
Right. One of the pop-up ones, wee Wendy hoosies.
Everything my head was in this tent. I ended up in a puddle inside the tent and all that and stuff. And at the end of it, my brother's like, he's like, are we coming back next year? And I'm like, aye, damn right we are. We get soaked and everything. It was just a pure and I don't care. It was just fantastic. What an atmosphere. What a bliss.
Yeah. I know. One of the times you came back, you were sunburnt and absolutely. You were actually third-degree burns, so you were.
I get scalded, man. Can you walk for days and everything, man? That thing.
But it shows you don't realise how powerful that sun is at its hottest. Do you know what I mean?
I got up. It was my brother's birthday on the Sunday, and I got up and drunk a bottle of Rave for him. You know.
Oh, did you? Aye, that was very nice of you.
And then I went to see the touring breaks.
Right.
I was lying on the hill, and I must have just crashed out on the hill, and I woke up and I was absolutely blistered.
Oh, I know, I seen you. Oh, and I seen your pain for days after it, trying to move about.
Ended up in the medical tent and all that and stuff, wrapped up in bandages and all that, like a big mummy and that, man, it was just mental.
So, let me ask you this question. Who was your favourite artist that you've seen at T in the Park?
Let me think. Oh, I'll tell you who my favourite artist was, and God rest him, he's no longer with us. It's a guy called Martin Bennett. He was a Scottish guy.
Right.
He done like dub and stuff and drum and bassy stuff and the bagpipes and all that, man.
Oh, right.
Go and search him on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll do that after this show. That's what I'll do.
The listeners, go and search him. His
Right.
name's Martin Bennett.
Martin Bennett.
Aye, absolute fantastic, man. He was just rocking. I was sitting watching him. This is mental. I'm sitting watching him rolling a spliff, and the next thing I can hear all this kind of thunder through the ground.
Right.
And I kind of turned round, and there's about 200 Polish just marched right past me, and I'm like, wow. And I see him sitting on a spliff, and not one of them says nothing about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the way it should be.
And yeah, they're pretty laid back and relaxing and stuff like that as well at the festival. They have been for quite a while now.
People like that in mainstream society, mate, because people who smoke spliff don't actually cause any bother, you know.
Well, the debate that in the House of Lords, and I think that a conversation will probably be coming very soon.
That's why they need to decriminalise it and legalise it here, and it'll do the economy of the world a good as well.
Who was one of your most surprising acts that you seen? You probably for the first time you were like, oh, I never seen them. I didn't know much about them.
Surprisingly, Glenn, I've seen an act I'd never heard of, and they were absolutely rocking, and they were just absolute stonking, and it was actually the Scissor Sisters, Glenn.
Yeah, you put me onto their album. Actually, you got an early copy of a release. I don't know if it was for the radio or you bought it yourself or you got it, but you put me onto them, and then you went to see that, and you went on and on about them. They were fantastic. Yeah,
What a stage show!
yeah.
Aye, they were just something else.
Yeah, I think was it Wet Leg. They're doing well.
Wet Leg are fantastic, isn't they?
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well just now as well. They're
Aye.
quite exciting, and
Aye.
they're after nut.
I'd like to share like a bit of Wet Leg myself.
Right,
but
you behave, and I was scared. I'm actually taking them away from the mic. You can see that in the camera. I knew when I was going to say something, I'm like, oh, what am I walking into here? Right, you behave, aye, but they're fantastic, aren't they?
Aye, yeah.
Aye.
Aye. I seen them at Glastonbury, and I thought they're
Oh,
brilliant.
have you seen them live, Deque? Aye, right.
No, I've not seen them. I've seen them at Glastonbury on the telly. mate.
Oh, on the, aye, they were
Aye,
fantastic, weren't they?
seen them take that set on the telly.
We'll get another wee track and we'll come.
Wasn't my telly either, by the way. just to emphasise that, it was one of my pals.
Aye, it's the neighbours.
Alright, get ready.
Here's
Here we
Big
go.
Six.
Little boy blue,
And the
come
G-Force
blow up your
remix.
heart. The sheep's in the meadow and the cows in the corner. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack with little Bo Peep. Right on, right on. Right. Name of the game, Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, her knickers all tattered and torn. It wasn't a spider who sat down beside her, was little boy blue with the horn. Right on, here we go. Tiki-taka, 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 taya. Oop-a-ya, pussy catch a fire. Yeah, little boy blue. Fire. Black pussy, white pussy, pink pussy, blue. The name of the game is a little boy blue. Right on, here we go. Rastafari, Rasta for me. A little boy blue in a ganja tree, smoking the weed. Right on, yeah. Boy blue stood on a burning deck, playing a game of cricket. The ball rolled up his trouser leg and he stomped his middle wicket. Right on, here we go. Tiki-taka, 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 taya. Oop-a-ya, pussy catch a fire. Yeah, a little boy blue. Fire. Black pussy, white pussy, pink pussy, blue. The name of the game is a little boy blue. Aye. Right on, yeah.
There we go. Super 6, originally done by the legend Judge Dredd. Yeah, am I right? I am.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And just before that, I don't have a clue what I played. So we were talking, and I'm talking to Deep Rivers, singer-songwriter, a legend from Paisley. And we were talking about, your tea in the park experiences, and you were talking about Scissor Sisters. So I know that we done a couple of gigs. Glenn, what are you putting yourself in for? I know we done a couple of huge gigs together, and we shared the experiences. I think I'll leave the latter. I think I'll leave the Oasis gig to later, just before we're leaving. But the one I want to talk about is a gig in the Green. When Carol Cox was playing in the dance tent, and there was who was the band it played in the cage, Deque, on the other stage? They come onto the stage. They were a kind of punky band, kind of
Was it?
Slipknot, right? So I'm talking about that gig, and we were there, um, doing some bar stuff, and then we got the freedom of enjoying it. I went in to do a lot of me, the techno head. I went into the dance tent most of the time. I did have a look at that Slipknot thing, and that was just absolute bonkers crazy. But you went into the other tent, and who was it you went to see again?
I went to see the Stereo MCs in the big tent.
Aye. They guys. Yeah.
Aye.
Oh, do you know what? I bought myself. There was a shop in Glasgow called Academy, and I bought a replica of his clothes. Back in the day, back in the 90s, and I got them to actually stitching my size, tailored, and all that carry on. I was a big fan of the Stereo MCs. What was that like?
Oh, Glenn, that was just awesome, man. Even the Stereo MCs, they'll probably remember this gig.
Aye, right, okay.
That's probably one of the gigs that they'll probably still talk about. I went into the tent, for instance, and the tent was crammed, and everybody's just kind of standing there watching them. And you know me, I can't help myself. I like a good dance, mate.
Right.
I walked into the tent, and I'm kind of at the side, and I've started dancing, and I started getting a couple of folk round about to join in. And this old guy's in his 60s, man, grey-headed and stuff. And I'm asking him, come on. And he's like, oh, no, can I? And I'm like, no, just come on, let's do it, man, let's go for it. And I managed to get him busted a couple of moves and stuff. And before I know it, this whole wee area round about me, this is just pure buzzing. And all these folk are just still standing at the front of the stage, kind of. And the actual MCs turned to the side and actually started playing towards us who were all grooving.
Yeah, I heard all about it. I actually.
And I walked out of there after their gig, and Pulp were playing in the outside stage.
Right. Oh, they were fantastic. Right.
And I was up the back of the crowd by this time. I just kind of joined the back of the crowd, and I'm grooving away, and all these folk are all kind of sitting about and stuff, and they're like, "It's all right, man. What did you get up, man? Man, it was just great, man. I had a pure party."
Yeah, I was over in the dance tent, and I was getting told about like what was happening over there, and you were jamming with the Stereo MCs, and they were coming. They were like everybody, hey ho, hey that. They were doing all of that stuff, and you were just skanking away, man. And then everybody was going round in a circle around you. And, yeah, do you know what? They're magic moments, aren't they? You can't you can't recreate them or kid out. They just happen. The moments
the time was it? I'm trying to think. Was it? Who was it? That was playing at the Bacardi tent. Was it? Fuck. I can't remember. Come back to me. Their dancer. They had a dancer on a side stage. I didn't think that he was part of it. I thought it was just a stage. And this guy's up there with a big, massive glow stick, right? And I'm like, my brain, my mates, I'm like, oh, it's weird, man. I didn't see this guy, right? Knowing me, that's the other word, right? And I'm like, what's this? And I've walked to the fence and jumped up the stage, and I'm like, come on, let's see that. And he's kind of looking at me, and I'm like, let's see it, that. And so, and I started to wrap it about and that, and flip it up in the air and that, and give him my back, and I've started to groove him.
Yeah.
I take him through the stage, right into the crowd, and I've got him grooving with all the crowd, man, in the Bacardi tent. And we're in the middle of the stage, and everybody's round about us. The next thing, the Tea in the Park news, see, they've got a kind of news thing. they turned up with their cameras and all that, and they asked me if it's all right, and I'm like, aye, and they're in there, and my mates, my brother, I'm like, you're off here, nut, man. And because the boy walked away after it, man, the boy walked away with the band, and that's when I realised he was part of it. I thought,
Yes.
you're just a guy out of the dance.
So would you say like a festival experience is something that everybody has to experience?
Oh, definitely, Glenn.
Yeah. Have you ever seen UB40?
No, unfortunately, I haven't, no.
No, do you know what? This is gonna be terrible. I've never seen them live neither.
Aye,
Yeah.
see, my,
I mean, I've seen Rod Stewart 5 times.
aye, in the wee barrel in Paisley.
No, well, wait, at 1996 he popped into the wee barrel when I was in there, and it was the Euros as well. Yeah, no, so we were talking about, sorry, I know I'm jumping from one thing to another thing as well, but your tea in the park experience just sounds phenomenal. Your gig in the green as well, I was there with you in the gig in the green, and you come in and you got that dance, and this was crazy, by the way, right, I had been in that dance tent for, I think I was in with Gus for about 45 minutes, and Carol Cox had been on. There was quite a few folk there, but they were all just standing about, and I was like, "This is no." And you came in because you were buzzing from what happened with the stereo and C's. You went straight up where everybody. You started a big dance, and then and that's how that tent kicked off that night. And it was a cracking experience because I was being kind of Mr. Recluse. I was standing at one of they see the big pillars that hold it up. I was standing there and I was having a wee jive with the hips and all that carry on. But we actually went full throttle. So we did when you came into the tent.
Do you remember the night at the Merchant City?
Aye, we Cammy, DJ FX and stuff like that. Yeah, I know.
I remember the guy who owned the club, man. He was like, he thought I was a lot younger than I was, and when I tell him what age I was, and he's like, really? I went, yes. And he's like, I'll put a red carpet out if you're coming back here, mate. He's like, my club's never been like this.
Yeah.
But
So
every single person in that club I had up dancing, Glenn, apart from the 2 lassies, it was all kitted out for the dancing.
yeah, no, I know, and you're no shy, Deque. That's the thing as well, and I think that comes with your musical background as well. So, you know, you're no shy and you like to party, right? So, you got a wee story for the next track. I've done a wee remix of Kingston Town, and I says I'm going to do Kingston Town, and you said, what was your wee story?
Well, I used to play this every week on my reggae show, and it was for my wee mammy, God rest her. That was, and we used to call it Kingston Bridge.
Right.
You know, cause
Up in Glasgow.
aye, it's like my mum was coming. It just reminded me of the time my mum was coming back from Glasgow, and they were coming back for the fish market, and they were coming near the bridge on the and my auntie pulled a fish out her bag, and she slapped my mum in the face with it, and she's like, holy mackerel, Fred.
Here it is, Kingston Town, and
They two of them were mental, man.
brilliant. Here's Kingston Town and the G-Force remix.
Seems to fade, but the moonlight lingers on. There are wonders for everyone. Oh, oh, oh. The stars shine so bright, but they're fading after dawn. There is magic in Kingston Town. Oh, Kingston Town. The place I long to be. If I had the whole world, I would give it away just to see the girls at play. When I am king, surely I wouldn't need a queen and a palace and everything. Yeah, and now I am king, and my queen will come at dawn. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Kingston Town. dress and everything, yeah. Yeah, and now I am king, and my queen will come at dawn. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Oh, Kingston Town. She'll be waiting in Kingston Town. Right now, she'll be waiting Kingston Town. Oh yeah, she'll be waiting Kingston Town.
There you go. Kingston Town, Kingston Bridge, Deque. I've got singer-songwriter Deque Rivers on the phone with me. If you want to listen to his acoustic album, you can listen to that on Reverb Nation. All you need to do is type in Deque, Deque, and Rivers, and the word Reverb Nation. Hit search, and you will find his whole acoustic album. You're doing a couple of remixes, and you've got a couple of covers and a couple of new stuff as well that you're not going to be telling me too much about because you want it to be secret. But you're also doing a Scotland World Cup song as well, which will be heavily pushed around about the World Cup time as well. And you've got a few more. Do you know what? You've got an absolute back catalogue of tracks that I've seen your songwriting folders and all of that stuff. You've got so many that need to come out there as well. What do you think? I know this is going to be a hard one. What's your own? You've got so many. This is going to be hard for you. What is your favourite own song that we haven't heard, or ones that we might have heard? So, what's your favourite?
Well, probably, I don't know, probably Carousel Smiles.
Yeah, that's my favourite. Kind of pushed you into that one there, didn't I? Yeah.
Probably Carousel Smiles, but I need to get back to singing it the way I wrote it.
Yeah, so a lot of people, just on this, yeah, no, I know. So he does me sometimes a VIP live stream, and I get to listen to him doing all these new songs, and he just sits with his guitar, and it's just him and his voice, and it's just absolutely brilliant. I'm going to jump onto songwriting here. I know that we've kind of been on for a wee while, so we've got 2 more tracks to do. But listen, you do your songwriting and all of that stuff. So AI is helping a lot of people write lyrics, and I'm finding the lyrics are very emotionless. It's like Peter Pan went to the land. You know, it's that kind of when it comes to songwriting with you. I mean, how do you come about, with an idea or how to write your next song? And believe me, there's a lot of powerful songs. I know Up Against It was based around teaching children not to take drugs and sending out quite a strong message about anti-drugs and stuff like that. But when you're writing your own other stuff, how do you do it?
It's just it's a feeling, mate. You know, and it's emotion. But don't get me wrong. Sometimes stuff comes out me and I think to myself, I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, I know you've surprised.
I often feel, which is mad. I often feel that my dad's standing there in my shoulder.
Is that right? Was your dad a musician, Deque?
Well, Glenn, this is the bad thing. But I never knew my dad was a musician. I just knew my dad as a hard worker.
Right. Okay.
And then when I started playing the guitar, I got this cherry burst guitar. One of a pal of mine was like, here. She had it and she didn't play it. So
right.
She gave me the guitar and I brought it home. And my mom says to me, she says, oh, that's just like the guitar your dad used to have. And I'm like, Aye. And and I was like, oh, that's mad. Didn't know my dad played the guitar and stuff. I knew like my uncles played the guitar. Didn't know my father played it. So, but what was the question again?
We were talking about songwriting, but I asked you if your dad was a
Aye.
musician.
Aye, so, and as I say, sometimes I feel as though he's standing in my shoulder. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, that's mad. And I'm like, so maybe his spirit's here and he's channeling stuff through me.
Yeah, some of your lyrics are exceptional, but some of it is really powerful. And I mean, we've been friends for decades now, but I tell you, sometimes when you sing your songs, I'm quite lucky that I can shut my eyes and create like a good visualization. And I've got so many like wee kind of YouTube videos in my head that don't exist. It's just when you play these songs, these wee videos and wee stories come into my the songwriting is exceptional. Yeah, I wish you all the luck with absolutely everything. So yeah, let's be naughty because I've got then G-Force remix of Informer. We're going to stick ourselves in, not too much, okay? So Oasis, they were releasing Heathy and Times album, and we got the opportunity with VIP tickets and all access areas. We were down there with the workers' beer. We were down there with the workers' beer, and and we had access to all areas.
And all areas and all alcohol and
And supercharge. Behave, right? So we had that experience, and it was fantastic. But the conversation is we get given access to the VIP, and that's where we were eating. We were getting our food and stuff.
aye. Oh my God, man.
And we were quite merry and quite, hello, how you all doing, guys? And we went up and we got our food, and there was a big round table, and we were oh, sorry, that just snorted. We were sitting at this table, and like there was all these like really famous people that started to come and sit at our table because we weren't causing a scene. We were just chatting and talking to people and hi and just being friendly and stuff like that. And we had, I think it was
Kylie Minogue's manager.
Kylie Minogue's manager. We had
Vernon Kay, Johnny Vegas.
yeah, we had all of these. We had all these guys around the table, and we were telling them our stories, and you were telling them your singer songwriter. Who was the band?
Well, I can't even remember, but I think the Oasis brother was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Not Liam or no, the other. They were there, and we had such a funny time. And we had the band. Was it the Cook Stick?
Aye.
It was yeah,
aye.
And they were the most soundest, coolest band, man. A big shout to them. They were absolutely brand new. We got chatting. we got chatting with them, and they was telling us we played this and we played that and we played this, and I was doing like bowling clubs for my DJ, and I was doing like bar mitzvahs and happy birthdays, and I sometimes yeah, and doing road shows and stuff like that. And these guys were the coolest, but we didn't know who they were, so excuse our ignorance. And we thought they were like just a wee band, like and stuff like that. And Deke's like that, yeah. I play Hamish's house in Paisley, and the guy's like, yeah, is that good? And you explained to them that it was, but it's absolutely rocking, and they actually said they were going to come up and play Hamish's house, didn't they? Aye, he says, and so Cooks, I'm waiting for you to play Hamish's house in Paisley, by the way, if you ever hear this show. But it was a great experience, wasn't it? I mean, it was the first time I ever seen a guy getting catapulted out a tree.
Oh, it was just something else playing, wasn't it?
Yeah, the experience, the whole thing was just absolutely fantastic, wasn't it?
Aye, all the dodgy fake notes. No,
Deque, I was stunned.
it was just an absolute riot. Yeah,
It was, yeah. I went to help out in one of the beer vans, but they put me on the beer van right at where the entrance was. And I mean, it was like 10,000 people came through at one time, and they all wanted a beer, and they were all flinging, keep the change, and all of that carry on. And oh, I mean, we could not handle that bar. You came up and rescued me and tell me to get into the wee quiet bar.
aye.
Oh, aye, but it was a great experience. Right, so we've stuck ourselves enough. We've got one more track to do after this. Here's Informer.
What's up, man? G-Force here. Hey, yo, what's up? Yeah, what's going on there? I'm sick and tired of 5 running up on the block, you know what I'm saying? Yo, G-Force, they came around looking for you the other day. Word? Boss it. Informer, you know, say that I miss me, I go blame her. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me, stamp someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. Informer, you know, say that I miss me, I go blame her. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say G-Force, miss someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. Police and them when they come in and they blow down the door. When they come crawl through my window, so they put me in the back of the car at the station. From that point on, I reach my destination. Where the destination reaching out to ease the tension. Where they look down me pants, look up me bottom. So Informer, you know say G-Force and me so we got to blame. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me stop someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. Informer, you know say that I miss me, I go blame. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me stop someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. So they got them and they think them have more power. They on the phone, me say that 1 hour. If I want to use a once, now me call me lover. Lover who me calling and I want to me. I'm a lover in my heart down to my belly. Yeah, yes, say that I miss me, I feel cool and deadly. Yes, the one them CQ and the one that they might G-Force. Together we a love them is a tornado. So Informer, you know say G-Force and them CQ me, I got blame. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me, stop someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. Informer, you know say G-Force and MCQ me, I got blame. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me, stop someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. So listen for me, you better listen for me now. Listen for me, you better listen for me now. When I'm rocking the microphone, me rock and steady. Yeah, yes, I done my G with the force or the article done. But they in and out of dancing, they say where you come from. People them say you come from Jamaica, but me born and raised in the ghetto, that I want you to know. Pure black people, man, that's all a man know. Yeah, me shoes are tear up and on me toes just to show. Where me a born in and they want Toronto. So Informer, you know say that I miss me, I go blame. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me, stop someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. Informer, you know say G-Force and MCQ me, I got blame. I lick it boom boom down. Take the man, I say that I miss me, stop someone down the lane. I lick it boom boom down. Come with a nice young lady, intelligent, yes she gentle and irie. Everywhere me go, me never left for a tally. Yes, I did my G with the force and MCQ we roam dance man. Roam between a dancing in a nation. Come with them in the microphone, me rock and steady. Yes, I did my G with the force or the article done. Up the in and out of dancing, they say where you come from.
You're live with G-Force. We're just ready to play our last tune, and Deque Rivers, singer-songwriter from Paisley, has joined me for the last. We managed to. I didn't plan it, but we managed to steal another hour out of you there. I says we were finishing at 11, at 10:30. We managed to do another hour, yeah. But yeah, it was a great experience. The Oasis and going to live gigs and stuff like that. So.
There was so much more to that last story, Glenn, that we can't.
Yeah, we can't speak about absolutely, Deque. But the reason why I went back to that is because you're writing some new music, and I want to finish up just talking about what you're doing. And I would love to see you out there on the stage live again. It would be phenomenal, just you and your guitar. I mean, you could have the old G-Force dropping the drum and bass, but I would like to see you out there more doing some stuff with it, just doing the guitar and stuff like that. So if you're listening, Gig in the Green and all of that stuff, Transmit guys and all of these the wee other stages, or the main stage, I think you deserve a good main stage. But if you're listening, guys, yeah, get him on the stage. I absolutely love his music, and he's absolutely brilliant at what he does, and he's an actually really decent human being. I mean, I don't want to go into conversations of good guys and bad guys, Dick, but yeah, you're an absolute gem and a lovely, lovely guy and funny and very good at what you do, and you're a producer and you can play all that. Yeah, they're all singing, that dancing, yeah, one man band. Aye. But it's been an absolute pleasure, Deke. I've enjoyed doing this and having bringing you in, having a wee chat and stuff like that. So your music, when are we going to start hearing some of the new stuff?
Well, hopefully I'll maybe put something out in the next couple of weeks.
Right.
On YouTube or something.
Right, okay. On the YouTube. That's what I was going to ask you. You're going to put them on multi-platforms, or are you just doing a wee tester and see how things go?
Well, I don't know about the multi-platform. See, I'm really a kind of trainer's guy.
Right, okay. You don't like the high heels and stuff like that?
I don't especially the high heels, mate. I've not got the calves for it.
Aye, so yeah, possibly see how it goes, but yeah, I think YouTube and YouTube Music and stuff, and I think you're thinking about doing a couple of wee videos for some of your tracks as well. Is that right? Am I getting secrets that I'm hearing about?
Aye.
Right, well, good stuff, good stuff. And you can follow you at Deque Rivers on Facebook, and also listen to your acoustic stuff over on Reverb Nation. Type Deque Rivers, DEQUE, and the word Rivers. I nearly got that wrong there, Deque. Hey, listen, Deque, I'd like to thank you. I'm going to play our last song. Thank you, guys, for tuning in tonight. A wee bit extended pop-up show, doing some reggae and speaking to singer-songwriter Deque Rivers. Remember, check his stuff out, Reverb Nation, because once you start hearing that, then you'll absolutely fall in love with his voice. Deque, I would like to thank you, mate, for spending the time. It's been fun. I'm
Cheers,
going.
Cheers for the opportunity to come and sit with you while you spun some tunes.
Aye, and it's good. It's good brotherhood on the reggae as well, man. So good stuff. Right, gonna leave you with my wee remix with 007 in Shantytown. We were looting them, we're shooting in the Shantytown. Big shout, Deque. Thank you very much.
You, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, crew. Thank you, good night. Teams, let's do this one. For the so-called media crew. Thank you, good night. Thank you, good night.
Jah knows we're taking it down to the jam on this one. Jah Rastas, Jah Rastas, Jah Rastas, Jah. Taking it down to the jam on this one. Jah Rastas, Jah Rastas, Jah Rastas, Jah Rastas, Jah Rastas.